In this video, we are going to talk about the 10 best Figma features all designers should be using. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Figma has a number of features that make it simple to organize collaborative design projects. This is the best of them. Figma can help you advance in your career, whether you're a freelance graphic designer or an in-house UI, UX designer. Figma is a web-based graphic design tool that allows users to collaborate on UI, UX prototypes in the future generation. It's a powerful program that lets you develop one-of-a-kind user interface designs that are both welcoming and professional. So, whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out as a UI, UX or graphic designer, here are the top Figma features to master. Here are the 10 best Figma features all designers should be using. So let's start. Number 10. Share design review feedback. When working on a UI, UX design project with Figma, a review is simply a team meeting. The entire team can collaborate on a huge screen during brainstorming and review sessions to record comments and fix bugs within the same Figma design frame. Sharing feedback is simple with Figma because it supports the most modern in-app commenting technologies. Both prototyping and design modes are up for discussion. Comments and recommendations can be saved in any email client or Slack. Number 9. Intuitive and straightforward prototyping. The use of Figma makes prototyping extremely simple and clutter-free, thanks to the inclusion of a frame-to-frame transition. Figma is a one-stop shop, and you won't require a third-party review tool like Marvel or InVision to complete your project. You can easily share Figma prototypes with team members in the same way that you can easily share Figma design files. All that is required is that you share a link that has the appropriate edit rights. Any comments or criticism are retained within the tool, and you may search for and find records within Slack as well as elsewhere. Developers may quickly and easily access the project design workflow, give comments for the designer, and obtain CSS properties and measurements for their projects. Number 8. Real-time updating of the project. During a UI, UX design process that does not include Figma, the entire team will need to use multiple third-party tools to communicate project updates and design mockups to one another. Multiple file transfers are required in order for each team member to be aware of the current status of the project. The Figma app, on the other hand, takes care of the sharing of prototypes and their revisions among team members, thanks to the real-time updating feature of the app. When using Figma, there is no need to transfer ownership of a project from the designer to the developer. This is due to the fact that when you use Confluence to share mockups of Figma, any modifications made to the design are automatically reflected as live activity on the project's Confluence page. Number 7. Zeppelin integration. For further brainstorming and development, Figma includes the native Zeppelin plugin, which allows for quick right-click-based exporting of Figma designs to Zeppelin workspaces for additional development and brainstorming. When you need to export larger Figma frames or designs, unlike with other design tools, there are no interruptions in resolution or performance. A new live updating capability for Figma components is also being developed by Figma and Zeppelin in collaboration with the other company. Number 6. Figma Community Files and Plugins Library. Figma is a resource-rich community platform where you can share your projects and have them reviewed or reworked by other members. There are tens of thousands of creators out there. Figma plugins are fast and reliable while also being stable and secure. There are more than 40 exclusive plugins available at the time of writing, and the list is growing. Private plugins can be distributed within the firm using enterprise subscriptions. Repetitive job automation within Figma frames, design mistake detection plugins, and data population plugins are just a few examples of valuable plugins. Number 5. The Instance Swap Menu. In 2020, Figma updated the Instance Swap menu to incorporate a push-style menu, which was previously unavailable. It enables the designers to seamlessly navigate between the many components. You can also swap between team libraries by selecting them from the drop-down menu. The component preview is represented as a visually appealing thumbnail. Number 4. The revamped Inspect tab. The Inspect tab has replaced the Code panel in Figma, which was previously known as the Code panel. This feature enables collaborators, particularly developers, to access the values and codes of the designs on which you are now working by just clicking on the design. Colors, variations, properties, shadows, content, borders, and typography are just a few of the data that your team members can pull from this tab. Number 3. Connect multiple Figma accounts. All Figma accounts, workspaces, and community profiles are accessible from a single interface. You can have up to 10 Figma accounts open at the same time. From the top left corner of the Figma screen, you can quickly switch between any of the available workspaces. To move between accounts, open the account switcher by clicking on the top right corner of the screen. Number 2. Bulleted lists. Additionally, bulleted and numbered lists can be used in your UI, UX design projects as well. Vector designs benefit from the use of lists, which make it simple to arrange data and highlight related information. You have the option of using up to 5 levels of indentation. Changing the color of text, strokes, and effects can also be used to create visual color alterations. Number 1. Variants for component management. In the Figma world, Variants is a component management module that is also known as the Figma Components Library. To organize the team asset library, you can quickly unclutter redundant variations of the same component and integrate them into a single entity. You can also establish a single container for all components that are comparable to one another. In collaborative work, variants make it easier for team members to find what they are looking for by separating them into groups based on their roles. By personalizing the values and properties of your component variants, you may eliminate the need for guesswork from your design system. What do you think of our list? Which thing do you like from above list? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.